Interviews with the 4-H ambassadors for the Ellis County Fair brought to you by Hayes Convention and Visitors Bureau, Orchland Farm and Home of Hayes, Paul's Lawn and Tree Service, Radkey Implement Incorporated, The Almond Company, Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, Commerce Bank, Gone Logo, Hess Services, Keithley Funeral Homes, Leon's Welding and Fabrication, Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, Steel Fabrications, and Eagle Communications. You're watching Eagle Communications Television. I'm Mike Kerner. We're at the Ellis County Fairgrounds with some 4-H'ers gearing up for this year's Ellis County Fair, which is coming up July 15th through 23rd. And if you need information, you can go on their website, elliscountyfair.com. Riders, ropes, and blue ribbons. Going to start out with Dylan here. And Dylan, you're a 4-H member. How long have you been a member?
I have been a member for 8 years now.
So 8 years. How did you get in it? What made you decide to get into 4-H?
My mom made me.
And you know what? I'll bet that happens a lot.
It does. Honestly, it does.
I'll bet you hear that story. Now let's talk about this. You kind of help out. It says here community service, but that means free labor, right?
Yeah, basically. We'll go around the community, and if anyone needs help, we'll help them. We usually help with the can drive. The canned food drive will help out with that, collecting all the cans.
Is that one of the projects you have done recently?
In October, we will be doing that.
Oh, you're going to do that in October. Also, you kind of work a lot of the indoor exhibits. In fact, you have a lot of indoor exhibits this year at the fair, and you've done it in the past. Talk about some of them you're going to do this year.
This year, I will be doing arts and crafts, photography, rocketry, foods, and I think that's about it.
What's the foods you're going to do this year?
I have not decided, but I will be doing some cakes because those usually do the best.
I love cake, so I'll come out and have to take a look at it. And then rockets, do your rockets go really high?
It depends on what rocket engines you use, what kind of rocket you build, what skill level, if it's a 2-stage, 3-stage rocket, single stage.
You know, you're doing a lot of this stuff at the indoor projects. There is a deadline, though, this year, and they're asking people to go online and register. And if they do that, it helps out. In fact, that's required this year, isn't it?
Yes, it is required this year. Pre-entry is July 10th. That is the deadline. After that, after midnight, cannot do it anymore.
Okay, so July 10th, you have to have your registration in, and they can just go to the website. We'll have that on screen for you here. So just go to the website, and they'll go ahead and register for that. So, hey, thanks, Dylan. We're going to go over here to Jacob and talk to him a little bit. I hear you're into rocketry, too.
Yes, sir.
What kind of rockets do you do?
I've been building model rockets for 10 years now.
Are they like single stage, or are they multiple stage?
I started off with single stage, and I've been on to 2 and 3 stages as well.
Wow, that really gets up there, doesn't it?
Yes, sir. They go pretty high. You start losing them.
We also wanted to talk about some robotics. That's kind of a cool thing. Is that new, or they've been doing that for a few years?
I've been doing it just as long as the rocketry. I started, Susan actually got me started with her classes at the Hayes Rec, which I highly recommend. And I've been going all over the state and teaching robotics classes and also taking them as well.
If you're teaching it, you must be a real good master at that. Some of the other stuff you do, I hear beef and meat goats. Are you ready for that this year?
Yes, sir. I've been working with my animals all year, and I'm hoping they do pretty well this year.
In the past, have you had some big ribbons going to state?
I've had a few grand champions and reserves, and I've taken them to the state fair and state shows. Well,
very good. And let's see what else we want. Oh, Skillathon. You wanted to talk about that too. What is that all about?
This year we've brought it back. We were doing it every other year, and now we've decided to do it every year. It's an animal management skillathon at the fair, where we pretty much go and all the 4-H'ers at any age group can take a test and pretty much test their levels of what's of their animal science skills and whatnot.
Oh, so it's kind of like something you would do, I guess, in FFA kind of.
Yeah, there's a lot of FFA tests that are similar to that, and also at the state level, I've taken the it's called the 4-H Livestock Sweepstakes at Manhattan, and they have a similar test.
Well, good luck. You got a lot of work cut out for you yet this year. You're going to go over here to Heather and talk to her a little bit. You're involved with livestock too, right?
Yes, I am.
What livestock are you involved with?
I'm pretty well involved with beef and pigs.
And how long have you been doing all this?
I've been doing this for 8 years.
Wow, so a long time. How long can you do 4-H? I mean, is there a certain age where they cut you off?
Yes, 18 is the age where they cut you off.
And you're how old now?
15.
So you got 3 years to go.
Yes.
So see how that works out. We wanted to talk to you about having kids come out here. So kids can come out here and hang out with you guys, and there's some stuff you guys are going to do with kids.
Yes, we have the Fun at the Fairs tours on Thursday, and it's from 9 to noon. You can come out, and we can tour you around the fair.
Does it cost them any money?
No, they just have to sign up at the extension office.
And so they can come out here and take a tour, and what are you guys going to do? Show them how to ride pigs and cows?
No, we'll tour them just about the animals, and we'll take them to the buildings and stuff and show them what's all about 4-H.
And they can maybe get involved in it themselves. So it's kind of almost like a recruiting tool.
Yes.
You wanted to talk to me also about carnival rides. Is there a favorite one that you go on every year, you personally?
No, I don't ride rides. I do not like them.
Well, you're busy with 4-H stuff, so you're busy with that. But there is armband night every night, isn't there?
Yes.
So what nights they run in carnival this year?
Tuesday through Saturday from 6 to 11, I believe.
Very good, 6 to 11. And if people need more information on that, they can go to the fair website, which is elliscountyfair.com. I'm trying to figure out anything else that's going on with the fair for you.
Other than I'm an ambassador, I'm going to really be involved.
I'll bet you will be, so you get around and talk to people too. Well, thanks for your time, okay? Yeah. So we've got Dylan, Jacob, and Heather. Want to thank them for coming out and talking to us. And again, if you need more information, go to elliscountyfair.com. Remember, riders, ropes, and blue ribbons, this year's Ellis County Fair. Interviews with the 4-H ambassadors for the Ellis County Fair brought to you by Hayes Convention and Visitors Bureau, Orchland Farm and Home of Hayes, Paul's Lawn and Tree Service, Radke Implement Incorporated, The Allman Company, Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, Commerce Bank, Gone Logo, Hess Services, Keithley Funeral Homes, Leon's Welding and Fabrication, Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, Steel Fabrications, and Eagle Communications.